Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to the channel. Alright, now here's a video that was sent to me by my good friend Jennifer. Jennifer, thank you. And the video is very interesting because I think at one point all of us here have been pulled over for a traffic infraction. I'm taking a good guess that every one of us watching this video at this moment has been pulled over for a traffic infraction. Now, the video deals with an individual who gets pulled over for not taillights not working, let's say, okay? And I think most of us have had that same problem with our either a light bulb going out or for some electrical reason the taillight's not working. Now, again, I say I myself have been there, and I've never gotten a ticket. I explained to the officer, the bulb must have just burnt out, or I have an electrical problem, and the officer has just told me, hey, get it fixed, and you know, you gotta have some type of tail light at night because that's what helps the other drivers know that you're out there, okay? Something simple, okay? But now with this individual who gets pulled over by an officer here, and this is up in Kissimmee, Florida. I heard him mention Kissimmee, and I have family in Orlando, which is right next door, and I've been out there numerous times, and I know that the officers out there are not bad. They're not bad at all. Well, I've not come across an asshole cop out there yet, okay? Let's just say the whole situation here, the big picture, if you give the officer the respect, you got pulled over for a traffic infraction, 9 out of 10 times they'll give you a warning, and boom, you're on your way. But no, this individual, and I don't know if he's a frauditor, his channel is called Escalating. He only has 3 videos, and apparently you could tell that he's been watching YouTube videos, and by the stuff that comes out of his mouth, you can tell that he's been watching frauditor videos. He wants to flex his rights, and in my opinion, he was trying to intimidate the officer by stating that he himself was recording, not to mention that the officer had a body cam, but just by the way, the things that he said, my opinion, he was trying to intimidate the officer into letting him go. Where myself, I'm thinking, you know, after watching this, and I think you'll say the same, if he would have gave the officer the respect that that officer was looking for, here's my driver's license, and yeah, I made a mistake, or the bulb burnt out, or, you know, something simple and direct, I think the officer would have let him go. But when you start playing those head games about get your supervisor, and you start talking to them in a demanding way, when you know you're in the wrong, okay? You know you're in the wrong, and you still want to talk crap, he gets himself arrested, guys. Let's check out this video, and you'll better understand my ranting here.
Hey, Mr. Chungy. Hi. I tried getting your attention beside you. I guess you weren't paying no mind.
No, you're definitely distracting me to where it was unsafe for me to be driving.
Well, it's unsafe. You drive with no lights on.
No lights on?
Your tail lights aren't working.
Aren't working?
No, sir.
Well, my headlights were working fine. It's automatic. I mean,
yeah, your tail lights aren't working. That's why I stopped you. That's why I was trying to get your lights weren't on. See?
Holy shit.
Yeah. So do you have your driver's license?
But the front's on. The headlights are on. How could I drive without them?
Your lights weren't on. Your tail lights weren't on.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have your license registration, please?
I don't. You got a supervisor?
I am the supervisor.
Is there a crime that I've committed? You're on video, by the way. This will be on and for the record in court. There's got to be a crime committed for me to get my license. You know that.
No, sir.
Absolutely. Get your supervisor.
You committed a traffic violation. I am the supervisor.
Get your supervisor. You better get your captain or something.
That's not happening.
Lieutenant.
He's not working.
Well, then I don't know who you are. You're working outside your jurisdiction. What's your name? You got an ID?
Do you want to go to jail tonight?
Do you want?
That's what's going to happen.
Listen, if that's what you want to do, because
Mr. Chumney, is it Chumney?
Your qualified immunity will be gone. I promise you that.
Have you been drinking tonight?
Absolutely not. Have you?
Okay, you look stoned.
Oh,
I can smell the weed coming from your car. Do you have a medical marijuana?
Is that a law? Is that a law?
Marijuana card?
So your nose now is the law. No, listen, you're violating all kind of stuff right now, buddy. I've got rights. You're a public servant. I've got rights. Get your superior out here.
Any other sector 1 unit? Can you be 51?
All right, so I think we could all agree on that this individual driver here has been watching YouTube videos, okay? He took a page right out of the Sovereign Citizen book. How many videos have you guys seen of sovereign citizens getting pulled over? No, they're not driving, they're traveling. They don't need a license. They're not on the road making money or whatever the case may be. I watch plenty of those video guys, and I said, damn it, is there a possibility that we truly don't need a driver's license? But that's another video altogether. But again, I say, if you notice the officer right from the get-go, he had that attitude, my opinion. He had that attitude that I think after running his license, everything good, no suspension, he would have let this guy go. Give him a warning, go, be on your way, just get your lights fixed, okay? But I honestly feel this guy here done screwed up every opportunity he had to get out of this without getting a citation, let alone get arrested. Now let's get back to the video.
Yeah, I'm not giving you jurisdiction over me, buddy. Like that, it don't work that way. You're on video, on and for the record. And you're working outside your jurisdiction, you do not have qualified immunity. I promise you that. Okay. I'll sue you in the private all day long.
You can sue me all day long.
You think your qualified immunity is there, buddy? It's not. It's not.
Come on.
Man. You should be given a ticket for coming up beside me flickering lights at me.
I was trying.
All I'm trying to do is drive down 192 and enjoy the sights, man.
You're trying to get your attention for you to turn your lights on. Your lights weren't on.
How could I be driving without
your daytime running lights were on? Your lights weren't on, and when I was standing here, you just turned them on.
I get that. Okay,
my mistake. They're on video. They're blacked out.
My mistake. But that's just
a traffic.
That's not a crime, sir.
No, it's not a crime. It's a civil
for
traffic
you to
infraction.
Be able to ask me for my identification. There has to be a crime.
You committed a civil traffic infraction.
Can you articulate a crime? Because you're working outside your jurisdiction. We're not arguing. I do not argue. I tell the facts, and that's the facts on the record. This record never lies in the court of law, I promise, and it always shows up. This is the only witness that does not lie. I'm glad you got one. You're not Polk County, but Polk County has definitely got me for some serious stuff.
Wronged by Polk County or something? That's why you're doing
Sir,
this?
Would you feel like if your son had went to jail for 2 years for 2 weed plants, for growing 2 pot plants? I promise on everything. Would you feel sour for that?
How long ago did you get out?
Barely a year and a half.
Well, that sucks, man. I'm sorry.
Right here in Kissimmee.
I'm sorry.
I got out in Kissimmee, from good people. But that's the thing, Polk County will tear you up, and if it happened to you, you'd feel the same way.
Well, listen, I'm not those people.
Well, you've been trained by them, and I have no disrespect or ill will with you, sir.
I'm trying not to go.
It's all about the law with me, though. And when I have thought I had rights before, and they got shit on so many times for absolutely me not victimizing or harming any other man or woman. I cannot let my creation, which is the state of anything, control me. It's just ridiculous, and I've always thought this. I'm one of the people, sir.
Listen.
And one of the people, we have constitutional rights that you supposoly swore an oath to uphold and protect. That's the facts. And if you didn't sign an oath,
I don't want to take you to jail.
Now you're threatening under duress and extreme. I wouldn't. But I would let you take me to jail if that's what you want to do on and for the record. If that's what you want to do right now.
You're failing to provide me your
when there's no crime being committed of any sort.
You're not.
And you have no right to actually bother with me or question me in any way, shape, or form.
Listen,
this is not the state of Florida.
I'm from civil traffic infraction.
I don't understand any of that. I don't understand any of
your identification.
No, sir, you cannot. Not unless there's a crime being committed. Otherwise, you're not working inside your jurisdiction, and you are totally outside of it, which means you have no qualified immunity in court.
This way, but
no, that's the fact.
That's not the case.
Sir, this is facts 100%. You might as well not bother me and let me go on my way.
Listen.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
Okay, for what?
Listen,
for what crime?
You committed a traffic. Listen.
No.
I can show you the policy out here if you want to step out.
There's policy is not the law, sir.
But I can
show me the law.
To you. I can read it.
I don't follow policy. I'm a man, and I'm from one of the people. I do not identify as that corporation.
Can you step out for me real quick?
Sir, no, sir. I'm not by my consent. You do not have my consent to bother me.
That's fine. I don't need your consent. I need you to step out there real quick.
So you're gonna force? Are you gonna force me out of my private? You're gonna force me out?
Yes, sir.
Are you gonna shoot me? Or are you gonna kill me?
I'm not gonna shoot you.
Can I have your supervisor? I need somebody above you, sir. You are not the boss man.
He's not coming out here. I am the boss man here.
No, sir. You are not trying to.
The sergeant on duty.
You are not going to ruin my life over anything. That's what you're trying to do. How?
Because of how you're acting right now.
I'm not acting, sir. I'm as man, and you are on the record. You see this? You are on the record right now.
I'm on the record on my.
You have no qualified, and all of you are on the record right now.
Can you please
totally violating my rights?
Can we talk about this outside?
No, we cannot. And if you force me out, you will be totally sued in the private.
I'm giving you a lawful order now to get out of your.
You don't have any lawful order or jurisdiction. You don't have any jurisdiction. Call your uppers. You better call a supervisor. I'm about to call 911, buddy, because you're threatening me like that, and it's ridiculous. Over me driving down the road. That's bullshit. What you need to be telling me is, sir, this is how you provide a public service.
All right, so let me just make a comment here, and I know some of you might think I'm double talking, but I'm not. I honestly understand where he's coming from. I'm not a big fan on police going out there giving citations out. It's like, I don't know, I see it somewhat as they're generating revenue for the area where they're at. I understand, as you know, we have rules that while we're driving we have to obey them, and I think their understanding when they give you a citation is to like a punishment. Let's say if they were just to continue to tell you, hey, don't do this, don't speed, don't run the light, like some people, it'll go through one ear and out the other. But when they financially, got a kick out for that error that they made, it's like they learned something that way. And not really, because people, even after paying X amount of tickets, they'll still go out there and do the same shit that they were doing. Now, again, it all depends on the situation, because I've gone through red lights where I felt, damn it, the light it was a quick light, I noticed the yellow. If I have an opportunity to slow down and come to a complete stop without jamming the brakes, so be it, I will stop. But if I feel that, I can make it or whatever, hey, listen, I'm not one of those people. I know there are people out there that when the light turns yellow, to them it means speed up because the red light is coming, okay? I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. But again, I say, not to double talk, I just say I'm not a big fan of police giving citations out. It's like generating revenue. But it's a job. They're doing a job, and unfortunately, there are people out there that truly do not belong behind the wheel, that they are a danger to the rest of the people out there driving. Okay, so again, I think we could all say, not to repeat myself, I honestly feel that if this officer would have got his license, he would have ran it. No suspensions, it's good. Go ahead, be on your way. And if you did get a citation and then you plead not guilty, you take it to the judge. Again, you got a good opportunity that the judge will squash the ticket. If not, he'll still give you a break, and probably you'll only pay a portion of the fine that you got hit with. It's unfortunate, but the shit happens. But again, all the stuff that's coming out of this guy's mouth, it sounds truly like a sovereign citizen. I've watched plenty of those videos, and damn it, it sounds like you could tell he's been watching those damn videos.
Here's how you provide a public service, sir. I'm gonna be real calm, but you're scaring me right now because you've got the means to kill me.
My hands are in my pockets, man.
Right beside your guns.
Can you step out of the truck for me?
No, sir. And no, sir. I'm about to call 911.
Don't do that.
No, I'm about to call 911. Yeah, absolutely. No, you're scaring me to death. You're a terrorist right now, buddy. No, you're a terrorist.
Roll down the window.
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna break the window, man.
No, you're not. I promise to God. Now I'm going to call 911 on my work phone. I'm a businessman and a business owner, and I'm about to call 911. Listen, can you talk to me, ma'am? Can you talk to me more civil than this guy?
Yes, sir. So let me explain to you what's going on here today.
He's freaking me out, and it's wrong.
Okay, so you were pulled over for traffic reason, correct? So
no, ma'am. I don't know why I was pulled over. I'm being harassed by this guy big time.
I'm not harassing you.
You're fine, but this guy is harassing me.
He pulled you over because your lights were on, okay?
What the nice gentlemanly thing of him would be would, sir, I'm sorry, your lights are off. Oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Everything's lit up here.
I hear that.
I didn't understand. This is a brand new truck to me.
I'm not saying it's a big idea. A lot of people mess up their
Right,
rights.
and I'm not going to let him violate my Fourth Amendment right.
So
That I'm simply exercising that can't be sanctioned or bothered. You mean to tell me I can't go down the road?
So you were stopped for a lawful reason because your lights
That's
were
not
on.
lawful.
Yes, sir, it is.
That's a statute. It's
a
not
traffic
law.
infraction. Yes, sir,
Traffic
it is.
infraction is not law,
So
man.
we, by statute, we have the right to stop you for traffic.
You have the right to stop persons. I'm not a person. I'm a man. That's the facts of it.
Are you going to
The
provide me your
person.
identification?
No, because that's
So
the
you're
person.
failing
He
to
just called me
identify
by my
yourself?
name, didn't he? He just called me by my
Listen, this
title.
is the first time I spoke to you.
It doesn't matter. Y'all know my title from my tag on the vehicle.
So
what's the problem here?
What state
I
statute
turn my
says
light
you
on
have
and
to?
go away. No, and I drive down the road. That's the nice thing that y'all are supposed to provide of a service for us people. We're the people.
Yeah.
We're the ones that y'all are supposed to work for.
Yeah.
It's not the other way around.
We work for you. You work for
Well
us.
then, no, why am I slaving away to y'all? That's ridiculous. I gotta go to court Thursday because of the same reason.
For getting pulled over?
For 9 tickets for
Where
doing
did
the
you get
same
pulled
thing I'm
over?
doing right now. For exercising a
Where
right.
did you get pulled over?
Auburndale, where I'm from.
Where? This is not Auburn.
It doesn't matter. That's where I live. That's where I'm from. And y'all are harassing me like I'm in Auburndale. Like y'all are
Nobody's
trained by the
harassing
same
you,
people
sir.
or something.
We're not harassing.
Y'all are freaking me out. Got lights and shit, and crazy cop cars
So
and
you were pulled over
lights all
because
in
your
you.
lights were off?
It doesn't
The
matter.
lights
Who
were
gives you
turned
the
off?
authority to bother me when I'm not injuring or
State
victimizing
statute.
anybody?
Florida state statute,
That's
sir.
not law. I follow the law.
Okay, so
The
you're
law
not
is
gonna
not
provide-
statute.
So you're failing to provide me your identification?
Why would I have to? He got my name. This
Hey,
is
my
all on
legit-
video. You know
Listen.
that, right? He's already threatened to rip my window out. I gotta roll it up around you.
I don't want to do that.
Yo, this is gonna be a Fed case, buddy. I'm telling you, you're messing with the wrong guy here. You don't want this kind of litigation.
Mr. Chumney, can you step out and talk to me?
No way, because you're gonna violate every damn right I've ever thought I had. I got rights because I know my rights,
Are
buddy.
you on probation right now?
Absolutely not, and I don't answer any more questions. I was being courteous with that question.
If you do not exit the vehicle, you're going to be subject to arrest.
Subject to arrest. Call your superior, because you're out of line, or I'm gonna call 911. And I'm telling you right now, you're working as a privateer, buddy, and that shit's not gonna. You gotta let me go or something, because this is ridiculous. I got 58,000 subscribers on TikTok alone, buddy, and you're all over it.
I don't.
No,
that
listen,
doesn't
you're gonna be
bother me.
famous. You're gonna be
Doesn't bother
famous
me.
now because this is
Listen.
ridiculous. We gotta stop, and I can totally
Listen,
delete all
I'm
this
giving
footage.
You,
No, it's not gonna happen. Not by my consent, buddy. You're out of line, and it's all on video. I can easily erase this and go about my way if you'll let me. That's all I'm telling you. Because it's wrong for you to bother me the way you are, when you could have simply kindly been like, sir, it's all lit up here. You could have simply just said, okay, will you turn your lights on, have a good day. Dude, I would have respected you a whole lot more.
I need you to exit the vehicle.
Absolutely not. I'm about to call 911 if you don't let me go. Literally, you're definitely on video, and I'm using my work phone to call 911. If you don't let me go, I'm dead serious. You got no jurisdiction over me, and I'm not giving it to you by my consent. You got no lawful right to be bothering me.
Throw in the car. Yeah, in case he takes off.
I'm not taking off, dude. No, listen. You're on video sitting here trying to hype it up. You're supposed to be de-escalating it.
Don't stand direct. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Look, dude, you're tripping. I'm not going nowhere.
Okay, listen.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm going to break the window. If you don't exit the vehicle, you're going to be subject to arrest.
Subject to arrest.
Okay? I
Listen.
can't even see inside your vehicle, so there's a safety issue here.
No, yeah, there is,
Break
because
this
you're
window.
harassing me. I'll keep it down then if you'll
Unlock the door and open it, or you're going to have to. I don't want
Listen,
to break the window.
You do not have the right to search me.
Okay.
I got a Fourth Amendment right. You're about to violate it. You're touching me. You listen.
Yes.
It's a federal. Listen, buddy. It's
Where's
going to
your
be
door lock,
federal.
man?
It's right there, man.
Open your door. Watch out.
Why are you doing this to me, sir? Why are you doing this to me, sir? You're really going to arrest me for this? You're going to arrest me for this?
Get out.
Come on, man. This is wrong, and you know it. This is wrong, man. This is definitely y'all's body cam.
I'm glad I didn't have to break your window.
It's not nice, man. This is not. I don't have any district. I'm just simply exercising my rights, man.
I warned you.
You're not being.
No,
Man, I'm just coming back from a date. Dude, I'm a businessman. Look what